In this video, I'm going to talk about my dream home. I will say where it would be, what it would be like, why I would like it, and what I will do to get it. I'm so pleased I've got this topic because I'm fascinated by architecture and houses. If I had a dream house, it would be located near Lake Garda in northern Italy. This is one of my favourite places in the world because of the cuisine, climate and beautiful scenery. In terms of size, I wouldn't want a massive house, but just big enough to accommodate me and my family and a few guests. Obviously it would have a swimming pool. Ideally, I'd love an infinity pool. That is a pool that looks like it's falling off the edge and is merging with the sky. I would love a view of the stunningly beautiful lake from the property, so I could sit out on the patio and look at the water. I find looking at water incredibly relaxing. So this patio with tables, chairs and sunbeds would be a place where I could chill out. In addition, there would be a lawn with lots of mature trees. I'm not green-fingered, so I wouldn't want lots of flowers. A low-maintenance garden would be perfect. I would like the outdoor space to be filled with lights, so that at night we could use it for entertaining. Oh yes, I nearly forgot. It absolutely must have a pizza oven. I would love to be able to make my own pizzas and serve them to my guests. Finally, I would like the house to have a homely feel. That means that everyone who visits feels at home because it would be welcoming and comfortable. To be honest, I don't know how I'm going to get it. I think the only way is to marry a millionaire. Okay, so let's have a look at some of the language that's been used in this answer. First of all, I'm fascinated by. There are lots of occasions in IELTS speaking when you need to talk about something you like or dislike. Don't use like or dislike if at all possible. I'm fascinated by. Architecture means buildings. Now in this answer, it's an imaginary situation. And so all the time I'm using if I had this, it would be, it would have, I wouldn't want. So you have to talk about an imaginary situation. Here, I'm using more complex words. Basically, I'm saying food, weather, and it looks nice. But I'm saying cuisine, climate, and beautiful scenery. In terms of, this is to introduce the topic that you're going to talk about. So I'm going to talk about the size. Massive. Make sure you know lots of words to describe big, small. To accommodate, houses accommodate people. That's why we get the word accommodation. Guests, these are people who come to stay with you. Obviously, very useful word for speaking and writing. Ideally, again, very good for speaking and writing when you're describing a perfect situation. Bit of complex language here, an infinity pool. I go on to explain what it is. It's where it looks like it's falling off the edge and it merges with, it connects with the sky. Never say something's nice or beautiful. Make sure that you use something more complex. It's stunningly beautiful. The property, this is another way of saying the house. Patio, this is what you have outside of a house in your garden, and it's usually a paved area where you have tables and chairs. Incredibly relaxing. Not very relaxing. Make sure you use these words like extremely, incredibly. Sunbeds, these are beds that we lie on when we're sunbathing. Chill out, a great idiomatic expression meaning to relax. Remember to use your discourse markers. In addition, furthermore, moreover. A lawn, this is an area of grass. And instead of just saying trees, I'm saying mature trees. And this is what we use to describe trees that have been there for a long time. I'm not green-fingered. This means I'm not good at gardening. And that's a very complex expression that would impress the IELTS examiner. A low maintenance garden is a garden that you don't need to do much to. Filled with lights for entertaining. So this is an area where you have guests, have people, and you entertain them. If you remember something that you'd nearly forgotten, so, oh yes, I nearly forgot, so you're adding some extra information. And to show the IELTS examiner that it's the last thing you're going to say. Finally, a homely feel. Just means it feels like home, but it's a very complex way of saying it. It's welcoming, it's comfortable. IELTS candidates often just use words like it's nice, it's good, it's fun. Make sure you know lots of adjectives. To be honest. A millionaire. This is a very rich person. Okay, thank you for watching this video and good luck if you've got an IELTS exam coming up very shortly. Make sure to use lots of complex language.